Aries. Aries. Oh, okay. You're the 10 of Cups. Someone's getting their happily ever after here. Beautiful message for some of you. Okay, you've got Wheel of Fortune, quite powerful. This is powerful. 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and 10 of Cups in your love relationships here, Aries. Some of you are definitely meeting or have a twin flame union. I did mention the Twin Towers here. The 2 of Cups have come up, so a very beautiful meeting. Okay, it's almost like the fates, the gods, the universe are orchestrating this meeting here for you. It's going to, there's potential for this to be a solid relationship. Something about divine timing, or the time that you're reconnecting or reconciling with this person. There's something about a second chance, another reconciliation, or like the time is now somehow. So the time is appropriate for the 2 of you to come back to each other in quite a powerful way here. Now, for some of you, you might be entering into a relationship, one that could be quite long term. You've got wonderful Wheel of Fortune energy here, Page of Pentacles, which shows that there is long-term potential here. For some of you, that could be a proposal or coming together for marriage. That could also be coming in, okay? My camera's a bit shaky. That could also be coming in for you. Okay, that's better. So a nice coming together here, or lots of harmony in love relationships is coming in for you, Aries. So that's very nice to see. But it definitely be marriage proposals, okay, and formulating of new relationships. Now, for those that haven't been in touch with a twin flame, it could also be the notion of cycles. And I did mention longing, sentimentality, nostalgia. You might start thinking about an old lover from a very, very long time ago, or this person might be thinking about you. And maybe you've moved on. Maybe you both have families. Maybe you have children. Maybe you've just moved on with your lives. Or it feels like it's been a lifetime since you last connected. This person could resurface. Okay, suddenly there's declarations of love or affection, or someone trying to occupy your time. So this is obviously someone quite interested in you, and they will display that interest during this month. Okay, so that's quite interesting. For some of you, there might be a work romance. Okay, the page with the Knight of Pentacles says to me that there might be a bit of work romance or coming together. You're going to become closer to a person. Now, they might reveal something about themselves. Your relationship could venture from professional to more personal. That transition, that evolution could definitely take place, and then the 2 of you come together. So that's definitely possible. And, you know, for some of you, it might be something you've been resistant to, Aries. You might have been pushing this person away, or a part of you might have felt they've been pushing you away. But as a result, the 2 of you might come back together. There possibly is some resistance or pushing against in a situation. Now, tensions could arise, you know, from being passionate, being argumentative, being over-enthusiastic, zealous about situations, overzealous. So that could be coming up for some of you as well in regards to love, romance, and relationships. But the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like something is on the mend here. Now, if you've had problems in love, if there's been anger, if there's been jealousy, or, you know, lack of cohesion, I honestly feel like that something is on the mend, because the Wheel of Fortune turns upward. It leaves behind the bottom cycles, the devil, etc. And there's something on the mend. It's also creation. And you do have children with the 10 of Cups. As much as you have the happily ever after card, some of you might be moving into a new house or meeting your loved one's family, to which I feel you'll be received quite well. This could also be new additions to the family, like pregnancies, planning of children, adopting of children, signing of guardianship paperwork. All of these things around the family, the home, and children could also be coming up around you this month. So that is, I do feel like it's quite a momentous month for a lot of you Arians watching. So, I mean, you might feel a bit of pressure. I'm not going to lie. The 7 of Wands, it might be you, it could be someone else. Someone might feel like they're pushed in a corner and they don't have much leeway or much room to move around in some capacity. So that's interesting that that comes up. It might have something to do with what's going on with this person here, okay? Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, career, creative pursuits. What's coming up? Wow, you've come up as the Emperor here. This is very, very nice. There's positive influences, I think, coming in around you. And I do feel like there's a reveal or an announcement. The High Priestess can be a launch, a business launch, a reveal, an announcement, a change, some sort of news. And I did mention news coming in the form of the Eight of Wands. The news could be more so connected to career somehow, or changes in the workplace. But the High Priestess holds a very important document in her hand. Some of you might be holding a new contract, a new deed to a home. Okay, it could very well be a property, an asset, some sort of legal paperwork that will allow you, I mean, it could even be updating your resume or something, but it's a very important document that you hold, and you're going to go on a new path, journey on a new path, because the High Priestess rules fertility. So that in business or career or even investments that you make, I feel like you're going to see a lot of growth in them, okay? You do have the Hierophant, so a Taurus coming through here with the Hierophant. He is known for his status and the work that he does in the community, or in his industry, in his field. So I almost feel like something about a reputation. This might be a very influential client that you liaise with, but this client is well connected. Everybody knows who the Hierophant is. So they can help you, they can help connect you to people that you need to be connected to, departments, resources. They're able, okay? They're very committed. So I guess pay attention to the connections you're making, the networks, the connections that you will be making in this time, because they could be significant. Now, the Hierophant can also be Taurian energy. This is ownership, assets, money, wealth, security. That's coming in around you as well. So I do feel like there might be a positive influx of money, or you might notice an increase in investments or bonds or returns or pay or incentives or bonuses or something along these lines here during this time. But there might also be someone watching you. The monks observe the Hierophant so they can learn his ways. Now, maybe it's competitors, okay? Maybe it's people that you don't necessarily work right alongside. It could be other people looking in on your projects or the way you do things. Maybe they want to model your work ethic, but it can also be people watching you from afar, like probations, or people watching you how you perform. But you're going to come out on top here. You're coming up as the Emperor. This is quite powerful, Aries, the fact that you've come up as the Emperor here. This is your domain, this is your dominion. So a lot of leadership coming in around you, or opportunities to expose your leadership qualities. Also with the Emperor here, there's an important decision that needs to be made, and you might be asking someone for the green light, or someone might be asking for your authority or jurisdiction on a matter. Some of you might be stuck in a bit of a fork in the road here. Now, there is a new offer coming in for some of you, or even potentially two new offers. You've got the Two of Swords here. Now, if you're working with an air sign, or you're connecting with an air sign, I feel like this person's motivation might not be as present as what you'd like it to be. They might be a little bit disoriented or even scattered during this time. But this air energy could be you as well, Aries. Page of Swords, you might be looking back to past ideas, past employers. There might be an idea here that you're, I guess, hesitant to share, or you don't feel like the company is ready to hear it, or you don't feel like the industry is ready for that sort of change. But I would think about another approach to pitch that idea, or to go about it. There's always another option. There's always plan B. There's always another avenue you can take. Sometimes we can detour over these things. So that's sort of coming up around you. So it's an alternative measure. But it can also be duality, in the sense of Gemini is represented by the two twins and two swords. So I'm not sure if this is a Gemini coming in. Sometimes people see the Magician as a Gemini as well. This person might be coming in and suddenly they're presenting a second option, a second idea to go about things, or implement them, or change them even during this time. So, I mean, I guess that's something to think about. But I do feel like that is coming up around you in career or business. Now, also, there's something that requires more research, more knowledge, more awareness. Could be an idea, could be a product. I feel like there's some sort of investigation happening this month. Either you're becoming more inquisitive about a product, you need to do more research, you need to read the fine print, more assessment or investigation, even like trial phases might be coming up around you as well. So it could be symbolic for one reason or another, but that's what you need to engage in. With the Page of the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords here. But there could also be a male coming in around some of you. I mean, the Emperor can be quite intimidating, so there could be quite an intimidating situation where you might not know what to say or how to react. You might be put on the spot, Aries. Someone might ask you something, could be a boss, but I feel like it's in front of a lot of other people, so your response is going to be all out there. It could be like someone doing a report on you, someone asking for your feedback, someone wanting to put your review online or something like this, but I feel a lot of people will be made aware of your reaction or the way in which you communicate or something like this. So I guess something to think about here. But look, I will leave it at that, Aries. Thanks again for tuning in.